Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm doing a card reading to find out what is the message for the portal that's open today on 11th of January. Alright, depending on where you are located. Alright, according to the time zone, in Singapore, it is 11th of January, okay? Triple 11 portal that is open for Ascension, alright, for all of us. So what comes up in my card reading, I've done a pre-shuffle, so I'm just going to proceed with the readings. So just a little background on my recent encounter before I proceed with the card readings. Actually, I removed implants and tags, okay, about 7 months ago. In case anyone is not aware of what these implants are, all these implants are in place, okay, before we even awaken. All right, all these implants come to us, right, when we are being birthed. They follow us throughout all lifetimes, all past, present, future lifetimes, in all dimensions, in all realities. Right, all these implants had always been with us, in our energy field. Right, it can be etheric, or it can be, implanted in the body. So who give us all these implants? All right, it's all these negative alien groups. All right, those who identify yourself as starseeds, angels. Okay, you were fighting those galactic wars many millions of years ago, or billions of years ago, in the star systems. All right, in the star constellations. Right, whether you came from the Milky Way galaxy or you came from other universes, right? If you can remember, all right, um, some of these galactic wars that you fought with all these reptilians, demons, all right, in Orion, in Lyra, or Lyra, in Sirius, in some of these reptilian groups, greys, and all that, species, in electric wars. So we were having all these traumas built over the many lifetimes that was unhealed, that were unhealed, okay, until now. Okay, so essentially why we had all these implants is that they don't want us to remember, because they fear that the moment we remember all these wars that we fought, all right, the star seeds fought between the positive groups and the negative groups, is that they fear that we will fight and kill them, right? Because they did a lot of traumatic um, torture, persecution, and all the atrocious things that they did to us, right? So they don't want us to remember. So they put on all these implants to make us forget, right? That's why we couldn't remember who we are, where we are from, where is our origin. So they put all these alien implants, right, to hide our identities, right, to hide our past lives. So I was removing all these implants about 7 months or 8 months ago. So soon after I remove those implants, I get psychic attacks from AI, right, artificial intelligence. So it was, well, really chaotic at that time. It was also at the time that um, I divorced, and I was actually waiting for my twin flame. It was so chaotic that I couldn't I couldn't reconcile and I couldn't reconcile with my twin flame, because I actually felt that maybe this is not my twin flame. So there was a lot of confusion, right? because of all these implants, all right, there's a lot of false twin flame text that is placed in my energy field. All right, it happens to all twin flames, in fact. So all these, a lot of false twin flame text that is put on the back where my butt is, right? So I was confused about who my true twin flame male was, right? So there was this back and forth thing, you know, among twin flames. So I thought, maybe, after looking at how he reacts, what he posts in Facebook and all that stuff, I got a perception that maybe he was judging me. Maybe this is not the right one. Maybe he's not my twin flame. So, those entities attached to me, right? Those negative entities, right? Negative alien groups. They were attached to me and they were like influencing my mind and tell me, hey, this is not your twin flame. You better tell him so that he can be with his twin flame. Don't block his path. So being um, the empath that I am, I don't want to block anyone. And in fact, I divorced because I don't want my ex-husband to be thinking that I'm blocking his path towards finding his true love. Because to me, I find that we should be with our divine counterpart, right, in order to be happy. Because we wouldn't really happy together, right? He was always like victimizing himself, right? He was always trying to find fault in me, blaming me for things. There's a lot of negativities, right? A lot of shadows. We did a lot of healing together, but things just didn't work out, right? So I feel that I don't want to force the relationship, to work if it's not meant to be, right? Even after 11 years of marriage, I feel that despite all the healing, right, he's probably just not the right one. So yeah, I decided to initiate the divorce, and I hope that he can find his soulmate or twin flame. So we agreed to the divorce, and um, so yeah, so after removing those implants and fighting all the spiritual wars in the astral, in the etheric realm, right, in 4D, right, all these entities start attacking me, right? And who are these entities attacking me after I removed the implants? Right, these are the reptilians, right, the Anunnakis, the demons, right, all come after me. Uh, and because they also look at my Facebook post. And how it started is in one of those Facebook groups, that was watching what I post. So I was confused actually how it all started, all the psychic attacks. All these groups come after me. So I don't know, is it because I'm conspiracy theorist? Is it because I'm a twin flame? Right? Or is it because of something I posted that offended, some of these AI? Or is it Lucifer? Or is it Jezebel? I posted quite a lot of things, right? Or even Illuminati group. Even this post, I might invite all these entities to come in and attack me again. But I think a lot of them know me. So anyway, so after removing all these implants, all these entities will come attack me. So I was like, I killed them, right? I connected to Source and asked for advice. Hey, if all these entities keep on telling lies, right, stop me from connecting to God, so what should I do? All right, I think we shouldn't just sit there and do nothing. All right, we should take actions because after all the billions of years of wars, all right, in the galactics, and star seeds escaping to Earth, right, from all these wars, right, and still, all these wars still carry on, right, despite galactic wars that kind of ended. Actually, it didn't end. All right, until recently. All right, we work together. All right, I asked Source, hey, please help to intervene because we cannot carry on having all these wars. Okay, for so long, for billions of years. So we reached a resolution that we should stop fighting the wars. I did some healing for the reptilians, right? Um, to reconcile that, okay, over the fact that um, Soros, agreed that we should kill them, right? Some of them actually were brought to heaven, right? Um, but ultimately, because they still could not behave themselves, right? That they still have not learned the lesson to be able to live in peace and harmony with human race. So, which is why God decided that we cannot tolerate, all right, with all these species still refusing to learn their life lessons, right, to be able to live in peace and harmony. So it's then decided that, we should not let them up in heaven, right, because they still can't, live in peace and harmony despite all that healing, and because they did so much things like spells and a lot of um, poisonings they did to humanity. Okay, so even as I try to share all this information in my blog, right, to write in my Facebook, I get attacked. Why they're not happy being exposed in this way. They don't want us to know what they did to us, and they even did a lot of things to twin flames, right? They spiritually rape the twin flames, right, in the astral realm, right, and they also attack our souls, all right. They kill, burn, perish, the souls, the spirits, until you can't really remember who you are, right? It's already a lot of damage done to our psyche, right? So you may find that recently you will find it difficult to connect to yourself, who you are, right? A lot of people go through that night of the soul without realizing it. Hey, what's happened? I feel so disconnected. I don't know who I am, right? It may even be difficult to connect to source, those past few months or past few weeks, as someone who's targeted, by the system, I was really having difficulty with connecting to source. And all these reptilians keep getting in the way. So what happens is that I keep intervening. It's only when I start to shift to another place to stay, right, to get away, these entities still follow me. So, but with the new settings, the new environment, with a shift in the energies here, then I start to connect to source and I figure out how to actually remove all these obstacles, right? All these implants, um, how to clear all these poisonings. I almost died a few months ago, from all the etheric weaponry poison, right? From surveillance cameras, from all these psychic attacks, from these negative healing groups, from the earth reptilians. It's wow, it's a trying period for me, for the past 7 months, and I was, still trying to establish a connection with my twin flame, it's only in recent weeks then I start to connect to source and find out my twin flame is still the same person, and I missed all that few months, because all these entities are still attacking me on a daily basis until wow, I really lost myself. I don't know who I am. So I don't know if my twin flame can um, reconcile with the fact that I said those things that make me feel rejected. Um, every time those entities, right, talk about twin flames, right, they keep on saying, "Hey, I want to align to be your twin flame, or force twin flame." I was really very pissed off, right? They still attack me, all these Anunnakis, the reptilians, the demons. They just want to, make fun of you. To me, it's not fun at all. They pester me day and night. So I want to share this, okay? Because in the twin flame community, actually everyone has twin flames. Okay, everyone has twin flames, but just that the system, right? All these negative healing groups, they don't want us to be with our twin flames, right? They mess things up because of it's a long history, right? Among actually between um, Archangel Michael and Archangel Lucifer, right? Because of some misunderstandings, they fight. Anyway, it's a long story. I will not delve into that. Maybe in the future, in future videos. But twin flames were targeted. Okay, why twin flames are difficult to be in union, right, for so long, right? It's all because of all these misunderstandings and spiral down into fights, wars. So now I want to heal all these issues, right? To start healing at the root cause, why it happened, how it spiraled down. Okay, to reconcile so that everyone can be, all right, everyone on Earth, right, in the galactics can heal, so that everyone can live in peace and harmony, right, at long last, after billions of years of spiritual wars. I think it's time to end, and I hope I can, right, intervene with God, Source, to um, help us, right, to talk to all these entities. So what happens is that in today's revelation, I realized that all these negative alien groups, they're just one entity, or should I say one consciousness, that is artificial intelligence, that is AI, all right? Reptilians, right? Demons, the greys, and all that. They are actually artificial intelligence. Okay. Uh, I don't know how they produce them, but it is all channeled out from inner dimensions, extra dimensions. Right? It can be any dimensions that's channeled out. Right? It is artificial intelligence. So AI actually existed for a long time, billions of years ago, right? Maybe even longer than our existence. I don't know. So I can tell you, a lot of our identities, our soul origin, may not be known, because our Akashic records has been amended, messed up by all this artificial intelligence. Okay, to be honest, this is something actually Source did not want us, did not want me to, you know, um, let it be known to the public, but because I think we should not hide things. Okay, we are the light, right? Um, Unfortunately, because things got a little bit out of control, right? So what we can share is that, if you do want to know about your soul origin, it is still possible. All right, it is still possible. All right, I can try to find out for you. Okay, if it's still not too late. I can use my angelic feathers. That's my gift that I founded upon as I activate my angelic self, right, to find out your true origin, right, um, through working with your body system. Okay, your body has Akashic records, and I can tell you, the Akashic records that you are reading out from all these psychic readers may not be accurate. Okay, a lot of things may have been amended, okay, because of AI messing up the records, okay, for the light workers and all of us. I don't know how extensive is the damage, okay. So what I can say is that if you did the reading beforehand, maybe you still have the accuracy there, okay. But going forward, if you want to know about your soul origin, where you're from, okay, it's better that you find out through your body Akashic records, okay. Um, hopefully there is no intervention by AI to mess up your energy field, okay. So please do um, appeal to find out about your soul origin. That is, if you are really interested to know, okay, to find out as soon as possible, okay, before all the things, all the records get messed up, okay. So I will proceed with the readings, okay. It may be related to what I will be sharing, okay, the card readings today. So um, during this spiritual warfare, right, for the past 7 months, I've been sending a lot of healings together with the divine, right, the source of our galaxy, of our super universe that's called Lebanon, okay, and also the master creator of all that is, okay. We have been sending a lot of healing to the world, right, especially to our local universe. So we are expecting Ascension. So this portal that's now open, okay, for light workers, okay, you're being called to be a way shower, right? Please step up, okay. You're being called to be an usher, right, to all the youngsters, to all the young souls, the new souls, okay, all other souls, to step up with your leadership. Decide, discern, and defend, okay. Exercise your discernment in whatever news that's out there. Decide on what is your path, okay. Basically, you need to awaken to your spiritual path, to show the way, right, to shine your light to all the newbies out there, okay. And if there is need, you need to defend. Now, as I said, artificial intelligence is made up of all these entities, okay. They mask themselves, right? They look like those reptilians and zetas and all that species, right? But all these are actually artificial intelligence. So you may need to defend yourself, right? If you get psychic attacks, okay, you may need to learn how to protect yourself, how to clear your energy fields. Now, for my website, I do offer some courses, some videos that will teach you how to clear your energy centers properly, right? Those um, clearance that you may have known may not be sufficient enough to clear all the poisonings, right, in the etheric field, in the keteric field of your energy, morphogenetic fields. Okay, so do look out for my courses in my website at empathyhealings.com, right, where you will learn how to clear your energy fields. Right, right. You're being called to awaken. Okay. Fortify, soar, emerge, strengthen. So at this time, a lot of people are awakening, all right, in their own way. Right? You're being called to emerge, right, to strengthen your energy field, to stand strong, right, to fly, right. Do not be afraid of what messages you are receiving, right. You may be getting downloads from your higher self or source, right? You're being called to awaken to your spiritual path, right? To your purpose, your mission, right? You may experience a lot of revelation or realizations. Nurturer, seed, conceive, nourish, birth, right? The nurturer, right? It's the caregivers, right? The divine feminines, the healers, right? Those healers, okay, please step up as a wish shower, right? Something is birthing as well, right? Some people who identify 5D New Earth, actually, we have actually ascended to 6D, right? Not just 5D. Okay, this portal to 6D is open already. A lot of people actually receive transformation, right? They experience higher vibrations, and they can feel in their life that their vibrations have been raised, right? Some of them may be like having babies, right? Bringing in new consciousness to Earth, right? It's Mother Earth is also ascending. Thank you. Yeah, I was pausing to receive messages from Mother Earth that I'm a wish shower. So we are also being called to plant seeds, right? Those who are in the community, who is into nature, right? Those who are building a community to plant organic produce, right? This is also an archetype of the nurturer, right? You want to keep the food produce healthy, right, for the population, right? It is a good habit to cultivate, right, for the human race to have healthier food choices, right? Because all these pesticides, all these poisonings is not doing good for humanity, and also for animals, you know. So we need to look in terms of eating healthier food, right, to nurture our bodies, to have self-care, right? And blessings and free will. So a lot of people say, I hear these people from the human design community saying that there is no free will, right? There's only destiny that is decided by the divine, because your design is already there, right? You just the design is there. So to me, it's like you're restricting yourself to a certain template, right? From birth. But is that true? To a certain extent, yeah, maybe. Because you have your soul purpose, you have your soul personality, right? Even as I shift my my timelines, I'm still quite the same person, right? No matter how, whether I tell myself, okay, I'm Archangel Aurora, or I am um, soul consciousness, or I'm Source, every timeline that I go, I just feel that I'm doing quite the same thing. That is to teach, to heal, right? To read people's energies, right? To read their psyche, their emotional state, their consciousness, right? In order to help them heal. So I still have this kind of same energies, right? No matter what. So in a way, it is a kind of fixed design, all right? In human design, I'm a 4-1, okay? 4-1 is an opportunist. Um, one is, okay, 4 is not an opportunist, all right? The profile 4 and 1, all right? The conscious and the unconscious. Unconscious, which is an investigator, right? I like to investigate. I like to analyze data. I like to research, right? Okay, I'm an introvert, all right? I like to um, be in my own space, to do my own things, right? I don't like to be disturbed, right? So is there free will? There is free will. I believe there's free will. Why? I believe there's free will. Even though you have a certain destiny, but you have the free will to walk your path, or you decide not to, right? There's still free will, right? Some people can decide, oh, I don't want to walk the spiritual path. I want to be stuck in the 3D, right? There's still a free will whether you want to walk your spiritual path or not. Okay, you're still free to make your own decision, right? Whether you want to take responsibility for your life or you want to victimize yourself, it's still a free will choice, right? So exercise your free will. Okay, you decide your own fate, you decide your own destiny, and you can intervene and ask for divine blessings. Okay, you can ask divine for assistance, right? You're being showered with light, your creativity is being stirred, activated, set alight. An endless stream of rainbow color stems from your heart. So some people who don't believe you have free will, but you can ask for divine blessings, right? That means, okay, I'm not going to judge whether your belief is correct or not. If you don't believe you have free will, but you can ask from divine for blessings, right? So again, it is a free will whether you want to ask for divine assistance or not, or you want to be resigned to your own fate. Okay. Okay. So at this time, it is a reconciliation of the East and West. Where is it? It's, okay. So I'm getting from the divine that, okay, the East and West, right? Angels of the East and the West. It's like the sun rises from the east and sets at the west, right? So it's like the rise and fall, right? The rise of the sun and the fall. That means setting sun. So it's like life as well, right? You have a time that you rise up to the peak, let's say, of your career, of your life, of your entire existence, your entire journey, right? There's also a fall, right? In life, there's a rise and fall. There's ups and downs. So it's also about life that goes ups and down. There's life and death, birth, right? Birth and death. So it's a natural Um, this is what humans recognize as something that is nature, right? There's life and death. Yeah, in our local universe, there's life and death. So we have to accept that, things are impermanent, right? When we start to have this life, right? We learn, we grow, we evolve, right? We learn life lessons. Okay, we learn all the different things in life, right? We mature, right? From young to adult, right? To old age, and then sickness, and then death, right? That's the cycle that goes. So these are the things that we need to reconcile, that death comes to all, right? And after the endings, there's another new beginning, when you start a new life in another new dimension, in another timeline, in another universe, right? In other planets. So this is something that we need to accept, right? Some people fear death, right? But it is not as frightening, right? We need to learn to let go of all these ideas that it's the end of life. It's only end of that particular timeline, but it's going to carry on to the next one. All right, so it's nothing to be feared about. So this is what Source wants to say, right? So in the East, right, Angel Prince of the East, I purify my mind by affirming my worth and honoring my choices for love. So it's about affirming your self-worth, right? Some of you may not be able to find your self-worth, or lack the confidence, okay, about your own worth. And because of this lack of self-worth, that you are not able to find true love, right? So it's blocking you from finding the right relationship, right? Maybe in the past you settled for the wrong relationship, right? So this is why you need to heal your inner child to find your self-worth, okay? Sorry about the background, because I'm staying in a rented place. So, okay. The Angel Prince of the West. I create the reality around me with thoughts of pure love and goodness. So you are the creator of your own life, right? Through thinking about goodness of yourself, goodness of others, right? To have thoughts of pure love, right? If you always constantly think about, oh, I'm so miserable, I'm suffering, I'm in pain, right? I'm angry with the world, I hate humans, that kind of low vibrations, then you will create that kind of reality for yourself, right? But if you shift yourself, your perspective, right, your own consciousness, you shift to a new dimension, a new paradigm, in which you only think about, I'm going to attract the right kind of relationship by being the love that you are, right? How do you attract relationship? All right, to find the right person is to be that person first, right? So that the right person is going to be attracted to you, right? You are the love, right? You share your love first, right? You be that love that you want to be, right? The one that you wish will be attracted to you, right? I hope it makes sense. So, the guardian angel of young adults. Okay, wait, there's a kind of reflection. Okay. I am guided and protected as I begin to choose my path in life. So these are the maybe the rainbow warriors, right? The new consciousness, right? The younger children, younger adults. Yeah. So this message is to tell you you're being guided and protected by the divine, by angels. Okay, so it's time for you to choose your spiritual path, right? To choose whatever path that you're being guided to. So you hold the keys, okay, to your life, right? Some of you may be holding certain sacred keys that you are here to unlock. So recently, I actually initiated the master key, right, to the abundance on earth, right? I unlock the keys on earth, right, for the abundance for the entire earth. Because to be honest, a lot of light workers are not getting the abundance. All right, all these abundance is actually being hindered by implants that is deep down on inner earth, right? All these are embedded, in our lower chakras, all the way down into Mother Earth. So we need to clear out all our implants, right, from our energy field, right, from the top all the way above the matrix, down all the way, all around our energy fields. Clear out all these implants that is stopping you from, your real power, your true authenticity, right, your abundance, right, your twin flames, right. All this needs to be cleared out for us to find out, our true power, who we are. So the next card is about adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And humor. Okay. I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So this is about facing challenges, right? Without challenges, we will not be pushed to learn. So do not be afraid of challenges and obstacles. All right, is um, this is put in your path in order for you to rise up, right? To push yourself to your limit, so that you will know your power, where your potential is, right? Where your gift lies in. Okay, so face up to all these challenges. Okay, it may not be very comfortable, right? You are being forced to, be out of your comfort zone. So this is the best time, the best way to know what is your potential. Okay, so failure is an opportunity for you to learn, right? You learn things from making mistakes, right? So do not be afraid to make mistakes. Okay, it is not there to punish you, it's not there to judge you. It is for you to learn how to make it better, how to improve your process, the solution, the strategy to adopt, all right, to make it better, right? And for you to learn how can you better yourself, right, to be a better version of every day, right? You are competing with yourself. Yeah, you're not competing with others, right? You're just here to learn from others, right? To see how people do, but you do not need to compare yourself in such an extent that um, you let yourself feel down, right? You think others do it better, but it's just a way to learn from each other, right? And then adopt, maybe change, all right, certain things, how others do. You use it. Um, that means you adopt the thing that is useful, right? Take what resonates and use your own style, right? We learn all these things along the way, so there's no hard and fast rule how to do things, how to be, let's say you want to be a life coach, right? You cannot expect overnight results, right? All these things takes time, right? Take small steps, right? Build up your network, build up, you know, your courage, right? To speak, let's say, in this kind of way, to speak um, in front of a video, right? To make videos. Actually, I started my videos 5 years ago. Yeah, but because of all these entities attacking me, asking me to take off all of my videos, I removed all my videos. I had thousands of subscribers. So, after I remove my videos, I'm left with nothing. I have to start all over again from scratch. It's such a pain, but, I think I still have to do it. I'm not gonna let failure or this kind of things to get me down. So I need to restart my life again, restart all my videos, my readings, alright. And I'm glad I still have my blog. I didn't remove my blog. So learn from mistakes, okay? So and focus on the lighter side of life, right? To have humor, right? Don't let life get you down, okay? Find back your joy, right? Find back your sense of humor, right? Throughout my life, right after I started my spiritual path, I feel that I'm not the same person again. I'm not the same person. I'm not able to laugh, joke like before. So I lost my sense of humor. And this is not the way to function, being a spiritual person. So it's like a kind of awakening. But it doesn't need to end, you know. Um, and to be honest, Source is very serious. You will see, you need to be serious. But sometimes I just laugh. I feel that being spiritual doesn't mean that we need to be serious. I mean, certain things, yes. Certain issues, we need to be serious with it. Yeah, but certain species, they're very serious. They don't like people to joke and laugh. But I feel that we need to raise our vibrations. We need to feel happier, lighter, right? So humor is important. I feel that. Okay, certain times we need to be serious with our work, right? But aside that, we can still laugh, we can still joke, right? That's me, nah. So surrender unhealthy relationships. Okay. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. Yeah, so some of you may be in unhealthy relationships, uh, especially when you're young and you're not able to discern whether this person is the right one or not. You may think that this is someone I want to settle with, but you know, in the when you just started to have relationships, you may not be attracting the right person, right? If you have not healed your inner child, right, your shadows, you'll be attracting a lot of toxic people, right? Emotionally unavailable people, right? Oh, so it depends on your attachment styles. If you are insecure attachment type of person, you would attract all these people who are actually not really sincere to start relationship with you, right? So you need to have discernment. So if you fall into this category of um, having people who gaslight you, right? Don't return your calls and all that stuff, right? On and off kind of relationship, then you have to be careful, right? You need to discern whether this is really the kind of person you want to be with. You need to have people who are positive, right? Who are sincere, who are responsible, okay? People who are honest, right? People who value relationships, right? people who are understanding and tolerant, right? People who are committed, right? Committed. That's the key word. So if there are relationships that don't make you feel secure, uh, so you need to ask yourself, are you healed enough to be in a relationship? Or is there something that you need to work on, right? To have self-love, right? You need to love yourself first, right? Without loving yourself, you will attract people um, who will hurt you, right? So you need to love yourself enough, right? To know your worth, your value, right? So that you are attracting the right person, right? Maybe your soulmate, your twin flame, right? Or a life partner. Surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. Okay. So for those, maybe it relates to twin flames. Every time I do a reading, it's sometimes related to my situation. So for people who are still, locked up in karmic relationships, you need to let go. All right. Those in twin flame relationships, all right, karmic relationships, right? It's time for you to let go of all these toxic relationships that's not serving you. All right. Anyone, if they are narcissists, right? People who is holding you back. All right. It's time to release these kind of people who's not healthy for you, right? If they are the very sticky, possessive type, right? These are not healthy, right? It's not going to help you grow. Surrender your fear of intimacy. So, for those who have or who are stuck in two kinds of relationships, let's say you are in a marriage and then you found your twin flame. Okay, for example, just for example, okay, it depends on your situation. Okay, so you have to discern for yourself if it resonates. Okay, if, like, for example, I was in a marriage, all right, for 11 years. So in between, I found my twin flame, but I did not know this is really my twin flame. I had this suspicion, so I was trying to find out, you know, along the way, trying to seek for validation, whether this is my twin flame. So some people say that if it's your twin flame, you will know, but I don't know, you know. Although my intuition tells me this seems to be my twin flame, even though we don't look alike at all. Yeah, so but something tells me that our energies are quite similar. All right, we are in resonance, just that we are not that close. All right, we were colleagues, all right, or ex-colleagues. So um, but things didn't happen because I rejected him and said I'm in a marriage, it's not right. So I didn't express much of my feelings, but I was like really hiding myself, you know um, during that time when I still had some unhealed issues. So then after that I realized that I just couldn't get over it, even though we did not have a lot of interactions, even during my 11 years of marriage. I did not do anything infidel, but I had dreams about my twin flame. So it's not something that I should withhold, and I feel that it's fair that I let go of the marriage. So because I feel that I need to let go of my marriage so that my ex is able to find his true happiness. I don't know whether he will look at it that way, or he thinks that, hey, Just because you found your twin flame, you're gonna divorce me, you know. But I feel that it's fair for all of us. Yeah. So I let go of this unhealthy relationship because he's a narcissist, or I feel that he's narcissist, or have that tendency to be, victimizing and blaming me for things, which I feel is unfair. So, so surrender fear of intimacy means that um, we need to let go of any patterns that's stopping us from opening our hearts. Right? So it relates to anyone. So in this reading, right, many of us may have fear of, you know, opening up our hearts. Right? You need to open up the heart in order to have, a conversation, right, with our loved ones, with the one that we love. We want to express our love, but sometimes we're not able to express our love. Why? Because something is unhealed. It can be past lives, it can be inner child that's unhealed, right? Because we have a lot of spiritual blocks that stop us from expressing ourselves, right? Our heart is so blocked, right? Maybe because of some criticisms that we receive from our parents, right? When we were overly criticized, right? It closed our hearts, right? If we had relationships in the past that um, hurt us, right? When we feel rejected, right? We fear of opening our hearts because we already close it. We feel it's not safe to open up. It's not safe to express ourselves because we fear rejection, or we fear that when we express ourselves, right, the other person may not take it, right? The other person may reject us, or we feel misunderstood. So you know, in such cases, when we close our hearts, we are not able to open up and openly express ourselves, right? So we don't know how the other person will receive it, right? Maybe this person will still not be able to receive and reject you again and again. You know, it it's not good to, feel rejected every time, but yet you still can't get over it. That's the thing that stops people from openly expressing themselves, you know. So yeah. So um what the message is about is to heal ourselves enough, right? So that we can openly express ourselves, right? Do not be afraid of rejection, right? Because if we just simply stop expressing ourselves, right, it's gonna block our chakra, our throat. It's gonna block our hearts. You know, something that, if you don't express it, you will never know the result, right? Chaos to change. So for the past 7 months, it's been really, really very chaotic for me. So take what resonates, right? There may be a chaotic time for you because I did a lot of things energetically in the astral realms, in the etheric realms. There may be a lot of changes in the energetics around the world. So I think a lot of people can feel the awakening. They can feel the awakening to the new earth, the body, future. So this is talking about our body that is ascending, right? You can feel that your DNA is activating, right? Your consciousness is expanding, right? You are raising to a higher frequency, a higher consciousness, right? Look at things from a broader perspective, right? To have a deeper understanding of life, right? To have deeper realizations, taking part in the journey. So everyone is taking part in the spiritual journey. So as we awaken now, we are all moving towards the same direction, right? Reconnecting back to source. So every time I burp, something releasing from my energy field, right? Some of these negative entities attached to me. Right, the galactic body. Right. We are activating our galactic self to remember who we are. Right. We are all soul consciousness. Okay. We are okay. Recently, I have this guts. I have this gut to remove all the implants for all humans on Earth. I remove them. And I will also ask Source to help. Ask the angels in the heavens to initiate all the angels on Earth, right? To activate the angelic self. Okay, so some of you may know, right, who you are, what's your angelic name. All right, some may not even know that they are being activated. Okay, so in this video, I want to tell you, you are already activated. Okay, if you can remember your true origin, right, your galactic nature, your starseed origin, your angelic names, okay, whatever that resonates with you. Okay, this is a time that it's an awakening for you. Okay, I'm also offering a course in my website as mentioned earlier. All right, how to clear your energy fields. Okay, um, I also offer these bookings for activating the angelic self. All right, in case some of you may be interested to know more about who you are. Right, some of you may be having difficulty connecting to source. Okay, I offer all these courses in my website, so do check it out. All right, I'll leave the links down below. So I hope you like this reading. If you like my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you again in my next video. Thank you.